they can to help the referees, and just like putting the light strips on the backboard so they can see when the buzzer sounds, not just hear it.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place. And I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you've just got to make sure you get it right at the end of the quarters.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Scott, in looking at the remainder of this basketball game, what are you asking from your group offensively?
Just keep moving the ball, keep attacking, don't hold the ball. You don't have a shot or a pass, you got to...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Well, guys, what he gives this team is an edge. I mean, he gets into the arena, he just lights it up, and I thought that first half, he really had it rolling.
You know, he doesn't just give them an edge. He gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. I mean, he's a special player to have around.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half, we've got Hardaway, Anthony out there with Quincy Ace, then it's Bargnani, and it's Galloway in at the point guard position.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Knicks now. Easy the pass to Galloway. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Out to the wing, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Second, the Thunder.
That's been an amazing season for them from behind the arc. They've got some great shooters on that team. The Thunder weren't the best team in the West against the East last year, but they didn't need to be. They still dominated the conference overall.
And he gets it to go. Bargnani's got 6.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and it's good. Walk through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
A 23-7 record for the Thunder against the East. There are just too many stars, particularly the two big ones, Durant and Westbrook. They give the Thunder so much firepower, and it makes it hard for just about every team in the league to deal with Oklahoma City. Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Durant in the corner. And he makes good on the layup. 6 points for him. You know, Steve, the Thunder are going to be a factor when they are healthy.
And when they're at full force, I mean, there are only a handful of teams in the East that can match up with them. Really only a handful of teams in the whole league.
Here's Calderon. Rebounded by Lamb.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And finished off by Westbrook.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Calderon kicks to Smith.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
For New York, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the first one drops. A different look for Oklahoma City. Sanders checked in for Enes Kanter. Morrow comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And New York with a change here, too. Early, he's checked in for Bargnani.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
The Knicks leading by 4. Taken away. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And that's the right call, no question about it. It's one thing to play tough D and commit a hard foul, but it's another to risk hurting your opponent with contact like that.
Yeah, very easy to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into like that. So he comes up empty, missing both. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Morrow. Screened by Sanders. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead.
Next Wednesday, December 3rd, Jeff Teague and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. Make sure to catch it.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
After a first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Pass to Galloway. Here's Early. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Bargnani is checked in for New York. Down low. Plays it up and banks it in. Bargnani's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. And it's Cantor in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Westbrook, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really opportunistic basketball there. And when they desperately needed it, timely, opportunistic basketball.